showtime. Facts with stats, you know that we never lie. If a debate ever arrive, we never decline. It's like an and one to the free throw line. You know we shine bright in our purple and gold. We go live from the Motor City down to the West Coast. Colder than a step back to a fadeaway. Got YouTube on lock like Bando in the passing lanes.
What's up, everybody? It's been a minute. See, here we go with Cuba, man. Here we go with Cuba. The bandwagon is unsure who was this because the background is clear. It went down to the ADP while Andrew Wiggins' face on a light-skinned or white body is 360p. The bandwagon needs to know if this is Gerardo or DJ, man. Yeah. It's Gerald. I kind of improved a little bit while I was taking my little mental break and everything. But yeah, this is me, to be honest with you. I learned that from you, Cuba. So I shout out to you and shout out to DJ. Thank you, DJ, again for letting me go live today. And hopefully allow me to go live on Friday as well. Kind of didn't want to go live when it's football season, and I'm trying to work on my watch hours and stuff for my own channel. So that's why I was gone for a little while. But I appreciate you, DJ, for continue to let me go live and everything. Much love, much love. Trey all day. Salute Lakers in 5. What's up? What's up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good? Preach purple and gold. What's good? Lakers in 5 family. Salute to everyone in the chat. Slovenia. Kind of Lakers in 5. Yes, sir. What's up, Victor? Seeing Luka play for Slovenia today brought a big smile on my face, bigger than Gerald's Frosted Flakes. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. That is wild. What's up, Preacher Man? How you doing? But I'm gonna get to the reports and everything like that. But I'm gonna drop the StreamYard link first. DJ, I don't know if you can hear me or whatnot, but if you can pin the StreamYard link so people can join, then I'll truly appreciate it. So you guys can join the conversation with me. So there was a report, according to Mark Stein, that the Lakers are interested in trading for a guy like Andrew Wiggins, a 3-and-D two-way guy. Of course, there's other options like Matisse Thybulle, Dylan Brooks, or whatever. But Mark Stein, who's a very trustworthy source, if you guys don't follow him on Twitter or whatever, then please follow him on Twitter. Probably not today due to the incident that happened earlier today, but tomorrow, whatever, you get the chance to do so. Please follow him. And since he, had that report came out, then I wanted to, ask DJ, like, hey, can I have this type of discussion with him and everything? Because the Miami Heat are trying to get under the luxury tax, because I think they're trying to save cap space for 2026 or 2027 for guys like Giannis, Nikola Jokic, Zach LaVine, Trae Young, or whatever. So they're trying to preserve cap space in order for them to get those guys via free agency signing. But I think you're going to need to make a trade, and I don't think the Heat have pieces and stuff that other teams want. And even if they want guys like Jaime Jaquez Jr. or whatever, they'd even want to trade those guys for Kevin Durant, for crying out loud. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's me, the bandwagon. Good to see you again. Salute to Tiffany. Salute everyone. Hit the like button and become a member. Salute. Salute to Cuba, he says. George Gregory Brown said Kevin Durant. Cuba says, go Eagles, Tiff. Hey, congratulations on beating the Cowboys, and please beat the Chiefs this Sunday, if you guys don't mind doing that for me. But back to basketball talks. So Mark Stein broke down a report about it. The Heat are trying to get under the luxury tax and everything. Try to get a superstar in 2027 for the guys that I just listed earlier. So maybe this is probably not going to happen right now because of Pat Riley's asking price being a little bit too much for Rui Dalton Connect in a first. I'll do Rui Dalton and a couple pick swaps. I think since you asked that question, Victor, I'm going to answer that for you. Hold on, give me a minute. Hold on, let me find that for you real quick, Brady. When is Lakers training camp? Okay, so it's late September, Tuesday, 30th of 2025 is when Lakers training camp will start. To answer your question, reports KD wanted KD for 2026. Yeah, but they could have just traded for him and just extended him. That's what they could have done. But either way, that's Heat personal problem, whatever. Purple and Gold asks, which players do you think must have a lot to prove this training camp? I would say, I agree with you, Gregory. No, I feel you, Victor, and I agree with you too. That's why I'm kind of glad he got eliminated. Outside of him getting me good views for my YouTube shorts, make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel on Joe Sports Junior. And make sure you guys, if you guys want to send super chats, you guys are more than welcome to do so. It don't matter how big, how little it is. We just truly get grateful and appreciative for that. But to answer your question, Purple and Gold, I think Jared Vanderbilt has a lot to prove this training camp based off of the fact that a lot of Laker fans want to trade him because he's injury prone. And watching him, not stats or anything, but if you watched him play, he kind of looked off, but I'll defend him. He was guarding centers and everything, which is not his position, but you know, like I'll say Jared Vanderbilt because he has to show that he can be respectable on the court with a 3-point shot. And if he's not respectable from three, then I don't see him getting a lot of minutes and I don't see him potentially starting. Now in the regular season, that's fine, but in a playoff setting, we're going to need him to have a respectable 3-point shot so he can stay on the floor, especially during crunch time. You know, if he can just get it like a respectable 3-point shot, like just shoot, if you could shoot like 35 to 37% from three and you make 2 to 3 of them per game, then I'll take that any day of the week. But that's just me personally. And then outside of Jared Vanderbilt, I would say Maxi Kleber, because I think he'll be fighting for backup center minutes between him and unfortunately Jackson Hayes. So I think those are the two guys for sure that I think people need to watch out for this training camp. And also Jake and Rui as well, to see if Rui can be better defensively, laterally, and all that stuff. And, you know, just be an overall better defender somehow. And then I'll say with Jake to see if, because a lot of people say he's unproven, but if you watched him play basketball last season and when he started, he was very good and everything. So I think people are sleeping on Jake, but he got a lot to prove this training camp and everything too. I'm one of them. I know Victor, and I'm one of those people too. I want Vanderbilt gone too, but I don't mind giving him another chance and everything. I think this team is good enough to be like a top 3 seed until the trade deadline, and then when you're at the trade deadline, that's when hopefully things will drop down with the asking prices and stuff. So that way you can get Andrew Wiggins or, you know, another 3-and-D guy or whatever, and a backup center, because I think we need a better backup center. And then in the bio market, you try to get like a bucket getter who can help out with bench scoring, since we don't want to bench Austin for that. So that's what I think. Victor said, starting to think Vandos are Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is better than Vanderbilt. I mean, he does the same thing on defense, except he can guard 1 through 5. He's a better player finishing around the rim and just overall player. He can play, make better, rebound better, score around the rim better. Free throw shooting, I'll give him Vando. And playing on the court more, I'll say Vando in effort, but overall, I think Ben Simmons is a better player. Gregory Brown said, I can see Rob on the hot seat year by year with this new ownership coming in. Rob has at least 2 years to put a championship team around Luka. I agree. Bulls are giving away Kobe White. He's a 20-point per game, elite 3-point shooter, clutch player. I mean, but the thing is, too, though, you're going to have to pay Kobe White, too. If we didn't have Austin, I wouldn't mind Kobe White. So you can have him off the bench and give you that bench scoring that you desperately need and 3-point shooting and stuff. And then you can have your 2 defenders in there to help Luka and LeBron out on defense alongside with DeAndre Ayton. But I don't think the Lakers are going to go after Kobe White. But he is a good player, though. I just don't see him being a Laker. But either way, are you guys interested in Andrew Wiggins? If not, who's another guy you guys have in mind of? I can list of other options too that I don't mind leading towards if we can't get Andrew Wiggins, like Matisse Thybulle, Dylan Brooks. If we have to wait patiently at the trade deadline to where the Pelicans are like, hey, let's just get some picks or whatever for Herb Jones, whatever, I'll do that. Try to see if I can get Royce O'Neal or someone like that type of player. So if you guys want to come up stage, then please do so. So E86 asks, what would it take to get Andrew Wiggins? Mommy will want an impact player of return, no. I'll give them Rui. I'll give them Rui and Dalton in 2 pick swaps, like a 2027 and a 2028 pick swap. I'll give them that. And I think that's what Rob is working on. Potentially just being patient and stuff for that type of stuff. But either way, we'll see. But Andrew Wiggins' contract is $28 million, so all it takes is Rui, Dalton, and Gabe. So no, I don't know if he's interested. Also, I would like Ben Simmons, for sure on this team. But off the bench, you have Jared Vanderbilt, and you have unfortunately Jackson Hayes too. Like those two, like shrink the floor for you. So unless like Vando and Hayes is gone, then I don't know about Ben Simmons, but I wouldn't hate it though for sure. Gerardo with 19 people for one guy. Hey, bro. All I said was 3 players. You make it sound like I said trade the whole team for Andrew Wiggins. All I said is trade Gabe, Rui, and Dalton, and 1 to 2 pick swaps. You know, that's all I said. Gregory Brown, hold on. Purple and Goldmine said, how much improvement can we see with JJ coaching staff with a full season and training camp with Luka? I think the sky's the limit for the coaching staff. I think like JJ Redick, he's shown a lot of promise. I know like in the playoffs he wasn't necessarily great, but I'll also defend him too. Like his players did not show up. Like Gabe Vincent, Cardio, Rui, Luka, and Brown was the main guys who showed up out of everyone else. Out of a whole 15-man roster, no one else showed up for him. So and he kind of gave up on his bench too. So I don't blame him for his struggles in the playoffs and everything and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I think JJ will be better this year. For sure. Word out of Portland, they might deal Denny Avia. He's a nice Swiss Army knife player. Also, I would love him here, but I don't know if we're going to do that. I don't know if we're going to do that. What do you mean? How come you didn't show up, Gerardo? What do you mean? Yeah, Gabe, Rui, Dalton. That's that if for Wiggins. I throw in a swap. Yeah, I'll throw 1 or 2 pick swaps too, Gregory. But I love Denny Avia too. I just don't know if Portland wants to trade him, and then especially to us because they're very funny with trading players to the Lakers. Apparently, they don't want to make trades or whatever. So I don't know. We'll see. Hold on, let me see. It's been 2 weeks. No, I wouldn't say that. I would say like a week or so. I'll say a week or so. A center I wanted, but Milwaukee decided to keep him was Bobby Portis on the Lakers. I think the Bucks are going to be. I don't know. It depends on the Bucks this year because I think the Bucks don't have a championship team, and they keep making their situation worse and worse and worse by trying to please Giannis. If I'm Giannis and if I'm the Bucks, if I'm the Bucks necessarily, I would just trade Giannis to get picks back and everything and just start a full rebuild. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Bucks. But if the Bucks are horrible, I can see them trade Bobby Portis though, and I would like for him to be a Laker though, for sure. The bandwagon said don't correct the bandwagon, Jabari. That's crazy, bro. Salute to you though, man. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it. They got some. They got Montecchio too. I would like to for us to get to Montecchio as well from the Heat. Oh man, they got a lot of like 3-and-D guys too, man. What's up, Detroit? How are you doing, bro? Congratulations on your Raiders winning against the Patriots in week 1, by the way. And then, of course, Cuba laughing, bro. Cuba, you gonna pull up on the stage? Or are you just gonna be in the chat all day, bro? Yeah. But no, man, I'm hurt about. I don't even want to talk about the Ravens, man. They hurt my soul, bro. But at least the Jags won, so I'll walk away a little something. But no, Cuba, come up stage, bro. Show some love to Gerald. That's if you can. If you don't have your big slice of pizza in your hand and you smack it on or whatever. The bandwagon will sit this one, Gerardo, and listen to your. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Hey, since you said that, y'all better beat the what you call it? Y'all better beat the. That's crazy. Cuba is scared of you, Gerald. That's why he won't pull up. That's crazy, Detroit. Yo, Cuba, you gonna take that? You're gonna take that, Cuba. All right. See how it is. Sammy said, yes, do the trade only if it works. Right picks, right players, yes. I'm glad that you have the same thought process as I do, bro. Great minds think alike, bro. Great minds for sure think alike. But make sure you guys get the likes up. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to send super chats, you guys are more than welcome to do so and everything. But no, the money works and everything. The money, the picks work and everything. We just need to see if the Heat want to take on that offer or whatever. Which I don't know if they want to do so or whatever. Yeah, because DJ is DJ all right, noted, bet. And then DJ when he reaches, which deal was it? So for the deal it was Rui. Bet, noted. When is Rui, Dalton, and Gabe, and 2 pick swaps. Let me see. Rui, Gabe. And then I'll throw in Dalton Connect so we can save some money. And then I'll throw in rough rights. Let me see here. 2028 pick swap. 2027 pick swap. Yeah. So the trade is Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, a 2027 first round pick swap, a 2028 first round pick swap that the Heat have the right to swap. Both of those picks, the Heat have the right to swap, by the way. Rui gave a couple seconds in the first. I would. We only have, if I'm not mistaken, we only have 1 second, and I think we can use. I think you saved the second for like a backup center down the road. I think that's what you do. Now, of course, hey, Cuba. That's what Detroit said. I didn't say you're scared of me now. Don't do that. But speaking about the Hawks, man, I think the Hawks are going to be really good this year. I think we'll be like a top 3 to 4 seed, potentially 5. As long as we make the playoffs, I'm fine. But I for sure want to have at least home court advantage in the first round. And then let's see if Trae Young can work out his magic like he did back in 2020 to 2021. For sure. Okay, Sammy the Man said for sure with a thumbs up. Appreciate it. It doesn't make sense to me. Wiggins can't guard multiple positions. That's just my opinion. Andrew Wiggins can guard 1 through 3 and sometimes 1 through 4. Where did you get that information from, by the way? Like, are you just saying that based off of how you watch him play? Or you're just saying that based off of like the stats and metrics and everything too? Because I have the stats and metrics that say otherwise about Andrew Wiggins. And I respect your. I won't say I like it, but since you're my OG, I respect it. But I would like to know why you say that. Like, I'm curious on what makes you think that, or not think that, say that. I'll say. Because Andrew Wiggins, even still, is one of the best 3-and-D guys in the league, and he's been emotionally everywhere on the court. So, like, just in general, which is unfortunate for him, but still a good defender when he wants to be. Still can get you 15 to 18 points per game on very good efficiency and everything. A lot of people more so don't like the age and the contract stuff. I don't think it's the play. I think it's the contract and the age is what people have an issue with. But this is the first with me hearing that a person, and that being you, Detroit, that someone said that he can't guard multiple positions. But I would like to know what makes you think that, by the way. What's your takes in regard to Steve Ballmer, the cap? Hey, I mean, I'll say he was slick with it. He was smart with it until he got caught. I'll say that. That's what I will say for sure. Like, he was slick with it. He was smart with it until he got caught in 4K. That's my honest reaction. Because I was like, how are the because also I thought it was more so because of James Harden taking those pay cuts, but when they figured out that it was more than that, that was kind of crazy. People saying the Lakers dodge a bullet. I still think if we had Kawhi Leonard, you still win like 2 to 3 championships with LeBron and AD. But when the report came out that he didn't want to join LeBron, I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't care because we won a championship without you, and you haven't won anything since, so it don't bother me. So it don't bother me at all.
I like that for a reason, mother. Yeah, but it don't need to be here to
But yeah, what are your takes on that? Because I'm curious because a lot of people are saying like Lakers, dodged a bullet. Steve Ballmer's like Kawhi Leonard's a scammer and everything and all that. And I ain't like salute to Kawhi Leonard, bro. He got his money, and no one knew about it. And now people know why he was sitting out for multiple games and all that and everything. So. But the Clippers kind of and they don't even really have draft picks anyway too for the NBA or for Adam Silver to take away anyways. Like it don't matter. Like they don't have a lot of pick swaps. They don't have a lot of firsts or whatever. Like they're kind of cooked. So I think you just should spend Kawhi Leonard, find Kawhi and Steve Ballmer. Suspend Kawhi Leonard for I don't know, 10 to 20 some games or whatever, because it don't really bother me. Like they'll be fine, bro. No, I think though, you definitely need a championship. Like you definitely need Kawhi Leonard to win a championship, or whatever, or at least have a chance to do so. But in the regular season, they got John Collins, Derrick Jones Jr. They'll be fine, dude. And James Harden in the regular season, he still has shown you, really last year, when Kawhi wasn't back until later on in the year, he can lead you to be a top 5 seed. So I say guilty him and Cuban. Team him up. Yeah. Hey, but that was smart. I mean, it was smart until he got caught. And then You didn't, and then now you don't have a championship under your belt. So I'll say that. That's what I will say for sure. But nah, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see something. Hopefully everything's going all right with this person, by the way. But either way, there's other guys available outside of Andrew Wiggins and stuff too. I just don't. Some of them are probably not going to necessarily even be available until later on in the year and stuff, anyways, too. So just be patient. Just rock with the team going out now, unless like the Andrew Wiggins asking price drops or Dylan Brooks or whatever. Just wait, see how things go. Like if it goes well, it goes well. If it don't go well, then it don't go well. So for sure, for sure. And I'll probably gonna do another stream too. Discussed it with Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre Jr. because there was a report came out too talking about both of them being available and all that stuff too. So keep an eye out on that one for sure for Friday. But the Kawhi Leonard stuff is crazy. I need Pat Riley to drop his asking price down. Because I do want Andrew Wiggins on the team. I'm just not giving up a first. I mean, it really depends who you're talking to because there's some people that say he's worth the first. Someone say that he's not worth the first. But to me, I don't know. I don't think it's him. Like, he's the missing piece for us to win a championship. I think he's going to improve, like, boost your chances up or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. And then also, shout out to Jonathan Kaminga for taking his sweet time, taking the qualifier offer and everything, because now the Warriors can't legit not do nothing until he does whatever. So, and he'll be an unrestricted free agent next year too, so he can legit go to any other team he wants or whatever. So, good luck. Good luck with that one. But I see that we got 31 more people here. Can we try to get to 50 people to watch today's stream? Can we try to get to 50 people to watch the stream? That would be my goal for today, if possible. If not, all good. But did you guys also see Luka Doncic's performance today? I know he had like a 39, 10 and 7 near triple double. Unfortunately, he lost for himself, but I'm kind of glad he lost because I need him to be able to be good to go for training camp and everything because I don't need him to have any calf issues or whatever. Just need him to be healthy, have an MVP caliber season. Yeah, Slovenia got eliminated from the tournament. Luka was putting monster numbers. Yeah, he was, bro. He's actually one of the best. He was actually one of the best Euro basketball defenders too, this year too, which is I think shows that he's heading to the right direction. I don't think he's going to be locked down or anything, but I do think he'll be better than. I think he'll be better as a defender this year than any other year. But we'll see. Action speaks louder than words on the basketball court, so we'll see. But I would like to see him be just good enough to where he don't get picked on every game and everything and stuff like that. So we'll see. But oh man, let me see. I know Jokic got eliminated too. I'm trying to see anything else happen in Euro basketball. Let's see real quick. Did anything else crazily happen? Let's see. Who else played at all? Hey, former Laker Dennis Schroeder went crazy today with 20 points, 7 assists, and then Frogs Weiner played good today as well. Salute to them, bro. Salute, salute, salute. And I feel bad for Luca, man. Like tremendously bad. I feel horrible. That's crazy, fam. I don't wish out of nobody. But okay, so outside of Germany winning against Slovenia, nothing really else happened. But they advanced to the semifinals and everything. So the Laurie Markin played well, who some Laker fans don't want, by the way, which I bless me find kind of strange and odd, but it is what it is. But what else is going on? Nope, that's it. No more basketball, whatever, and then we don't have football until tomorrow and everything. But I really don't know. Like it really depends. But if we can get Andrew Wiggins, you get Andrew Wiggins. And I also think too that Rob knows like we're probably not an Andrew Wiggins away from winning the championship this year. So I think he does help, but the missing piece, I don't think that's happening. So I think he's just gonna wait, sit it out, which I think is fine. Just went to the trade deadline or closer to the trade deadline or at the trade deadline uh, for my correction. And thanks what happened and everything. Would you do Rui in the first for Aaron Neesmith? Ooh, I'll do now if I'm doing Andrew Nemhart. If I do, if I'm doing Andrew Nemhart and Aaron Neesmith, I would give up a first. But just Neesmith, no. I'll give up a couple. I'll give up all my pick swaps if whatever I have, and then his contract is only like 11. I would even trade Austin. I'll trade Austin and Rui for Aaron Neesmith and Andrew Nemhart. I'm so serious. Like the defense, the versatility, shooting, being clutch, and everything. I would love that on this team, man. And then also they get like a point guard for this year, so Austin Reeves can be their point guard since Tyler Brown has unfortunately torn his Achilles too. So I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I don't hate it at all. But I don't think it's gonna happen. But if the Pacers said, hey, like you know, like if I'm Rob, I'm like, hey, give me Aaron Neesmith and Andrew Nemhart, and I'll give you Austin Reeves and Ruri. How does that sound? Deal, deal. All right, capiche. You probably don't even have to give it the first in because Reeves is a better player than both of them too, and you're just doing them a favor by giving them a point guard, whatever, and then you just get like 3-and-D guys who are better, good defensively and everything. Andrew Nemhart, I know if you look at the stats that he didn't do a good job on SGA, but when you watch him, uh, when he was defending SGA, he did a very good job and everything. And then we all know with Aaron Neesmith, he was just hitting like unlimited threes against the New York Knicks, and he was just good overall this playoff run too. Until Game 7 in the NBA Finals is when he had an off game, but yeah, I love those two too, and they also fit the Luka Doncic and um, Luka Doncic timeline of what players do we want and etc. So I don't know if Portland's gonna. I don't know. Not Portland. I don't know if the Pacers are gonna do that though. But I definitely would if I could. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said like Aaron like Highsmith was like Hayward Highsmith, but instead of Hayward Aaron Highsmith, that's how I was reading it for a second. But no, even for it, I won't even get both first. But yeah, I would definitely do Austin or whatever for those two guys. And then let me see. Let me actually see Aaron Neesmith's contract and Andrew Nemhart's contract. Let me actually see because I know their contracts are nothing crazy. So let me see real quick. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Halliburton's contract 45 for Halliburton. Pascal Siakam 45. Andrew Nemhart's contract is 18 million. And then Aaron Neesmith's contract is 11. Okay, so I was correct. I would actually do Ben Mathurin. I would try to do Ben Mathurin. No, that was my brother in the background. That wasn't me, bro. Let me see if I could do Austin and Rudy. Let me see. Shouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, cool. So it does work. For that, as a matter of fact, for that's kind of crazy. Maybe throwing Dalton for Ben Mathurin because you also got to pay Ben Mathurin too. No, see, so we can't do that. So we can't do Ben Mathurin and whatever. So we got to do Andrew Nemhart and Aaron Neesmith, or Ben Mathurin and Aaron Neesmith. But either way, both those guys definitely for sure fit what this team needs. What are realistically ceilings you think with Jake, DK, and Adu? With DK, I think with Don't Connect, I think he can be like your like 3-point shooter who can be a 3-level scorer and then be like down the road be a respectable defender. But I see him actually being traded. Adu Thero, I see him potentially down the road be our OG Anunoby. And then with Jake, I can see him be our I can see him being our that's a good question. I mean, he's already a good defender now, but he's just improving on his defense and working on being a better disciplined defender overall. I think I can see Jake be a. I think he can be like a true 3-and-D guy. I think that's the ceiling. All of them are that's the case, but I think with DK, I think he'll be more of an offensive back, like a player with an offensive bag who can show his offensive bag and then just show some level of defense because he has the tools for it. I just don't know. And his IQ, he got to work on his IQ, man. Like I don't know, I don't want to call him dumb, but I don't know. I don't know what words I should say for that. You know what I mean? So. But what are your realistic ceilings for those three? What's up, Daniel Barry? How are you doing, bro? Hopefully you and the family is doing all right. And go Lakers. And what do you think about Andrew Wiggins too, Daniel? Do you think we should trade for him? Do you think we should trade Rui, Dalton, Gabe in the first? Or Rui, Dalton in the first? Or just pick swaps, whatever? Do you think just Andrew Wiggins overall is worth it? If you could answer that question for me, Daniel. If not, all good. Dusty Demon Ashore said, H to the no. Why not? I don't disagree, but I don't agree or disagree, but why not? I want to know the reasons if you don't mind sharing with me. Like, is it the contract? Is it the age? Is it play as of late or whatever? Like, what's the reason, Brody? Don't hate it. Just want to see what your thought process is at. All right, I'm back. Not good enough. That will be like Russell Wilson trade all assets for not a good enough. Both players you're trading for him are better. So you think Rui? So you think Rui? You think Rui and Dalton are better than Andrew Wiggins? I don't know about that one, bro. Salute to you from being from the Philippines. Appreciate you, bro. I have a couple friends over there that are in the Philippines and everything. So salute to the Philippines, bro. Cool people, bro. Cool people. Yeah, bro. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. No, of course, bro. And I appreciate it for you saying I'm amazing. I don't think I'm just a normal dude. I don't think I'm anything special or negative or whatever. But I appreciate you, bro. Much love, much love. How are you and your family doing, by the way, bro? Hopefully everyone's family doing well and everything. Here we go with Nino. Nino's been a minute. How you doing, Nino? I'm good with that, unless we get a good deal. Yeah, just be patient. I think that's what Rob's doing, showing patience. And so far, his patience has paid out with Luka and DFS. How we got him, DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart. So I think we'll be fine. Just be patient until the trade deadline, etc. Yes, give updates on what happened with the Lakers and how I'm excited. I appreciate it, bro. As of lately, outside of like Euro basketball, when Luka lost in the Euro basketball, nothing really. Just trade rumors and reports and everything. You know, it's my job to, bring it to you guys and ask for your opinions and etc. I get some people that agree with it. I get some people that disagree, and it's fine. It's opinions at the end of the day. But where I like and stuff is like, what's your reason behind why you think this way, or whatever. That's the type of person that I am. Some people like it, some people hate it, some people think I'm extra or whatever. But it's fine. It's all cool. But my bad. I had to drink some water. Got to stay hydrated, people. Make sure you guys drink water. Stay hydrated. That's what I got my cup for, and I'm drinking right now. It's actually water, so don't want to be dehydrated and pass out or anything. So, yeah, I started like Euro basketball for Luka Doncic, where he's been going crazy, and he's actually been one of the best defenders too. I think he's been top 5 defenders in Euro basketball. So, that shows a lot of promise and improvement for, us this season. But overall, just, I got to sit on the basketball court for an NBA game and everything for 82 games, or how many games he will be able to play for us. Hopefully, he can play 65 to 70. I don't want him to play all 82 games. It'll be nice to. It'll be a luxury to, but I don't think that's the case because I need him to be fresh and everything and good to go come playoffs. Same thing with LeBron. So we'll see with that and everything. But maybe we can get Andrew Wiggins. Maybe we can get a Kelly Oubre Jr. and Andre Drummond, which I'll go live for Friday. Since my watch party schedule and stuff for my Discord stuff and all that will be, freed up because there's no football going on, then I'll be able to go live for that and everything. But I try to go live to when there's no football games, and of course, and I got stuff going on too with my channel and everything. So kind of don't want to intercept or interfere with any of that type of stuff too. But yeah, that's all. Really nothing crazy or such as that. But I appreciate you for asking me about giving you any Laker updates or anything. I don't know if you have Discord or whatever, but I have a whole Discord community too. We talked about football and basketball and Lakers stuff and everything. So if you do want to join the Discord server, you are more than welcome to do so. And if you have any questions or anything about Lakers, we have some Laker fans too that are very smart and can break it down to you. Now, some of them will have their different opinions or whatnot, but overall good people and etc. If you don't have Discord or whatever, then Discord is a good place to be with community and able to watch games and stuff with other fans or other people and stuff like that. So give me a minute. Let me see. Let me send the link. Braun about to get excited and committed about what Luka doing for sure. I think we're gonna get the most efficient Braun this year out of every other year. Maybe remove Heat Braun, but just overall, I think this will probably be the most efficient year for Braun for sure. But for people who want to join if Giddey got paid $25 million per year, do you think AR is worth 30 to 35? I will say yes, but I see reports also in Austin Reeves potentially. It depends how he plays next year, but he may want 40, and I don't want to give him 40. You're a one-way player, and I know people say, well, what about Luka Doncic? I'm like, well, Luka Doncic is just a different animal. So, and also for people who have Discord, please check it out and everything, so. Let me see. Hold on, my bad. I'm talking to somebody real quick. Let me see. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Oh, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep it respectful. I don't know how to feel about that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna say it, man. I'm not gonna say it. But if you feel bad or whatever, I respect you for that. I salute you for that. But me personally, I don't. No comments. No comments on that for sure. But no, but Purple, to answer your question, I don't mind giving Reeves 30 to 35. I just don't want to pay him more than 35. And if I have to do that, then I'll just let him go. I just don't want him. I don't even really even want to pay him in general because I don't like the fit between him and Luka, even like post LeBron. Like I don't trust him as a second option to help Luka out to win the championship. You was horrible last year. You being a third option, and you have Luka and LeBron who gets most of the attention from you and everything. Now imagine without LeBron, and it's just you and Luka, and you're still bad. Like I don't know. I fear that. I fear that for sure. I'm trying to see, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Yeah, we better not overpay. Yeah, I don't even want to pay him in general, dude. Like, I just trade him, like, for better fits. Hold on. I think we're gonna wait to see how Austin plays this winter. Let me see. Before entertaining the idea of trading him, I still want him gone, but it's all good. Purple and Gold says, so crazy how LeBron and CP already put on that suit while still actively in the league. Hall of Fame, yeah. LeBron's the GOAT, the greatest player of all time, and you have Chris Paul who hold on. Yeah, I don't know. Like Chris Paul's a sneaky, dirty player too, but he was for sure Hall of Famer. I don't feel bad necessarily. Like I used to feel bad, but then when I watch him and what he does to other players sometimes and stuff, and how you did DeAndre Ayton so dirty to where you had other people and stuff hate him. I don't know. I don't feel bad no more. I'm gonna be honest. If Austin, Luka, LeBron was, no, it is for sure, but I don't know the fit. DeAndre Jordan got that last one with Denver. Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about DeAndre Ayton more so. But yeah. The fact that DeAndre Jordan has a championship before you is kind of nasty, don't you think? Real question is, can Luka play with Luka? Well, the real question is, can Austin play with Luka? Not Luka play with Luka. I'm thinking of my best friend Luka right now. I don't think you can. No, hopefully I'm proven wrong. Maybe Reeves improved to where he can be a better defender, better off-ball player, and all that. And etc. But I don't know. I don't know. Agree. Purple Ghost said agrees. Victor, sorry team. Yeah, bro. They did my day. Luka didn't have no help, bro. Imagine DeAndre Ayton with them. They would have won it all, bro. They will legit smoke everybody. CP3 career, and he playing 4 points per game. Was appearance in the Suns when he got to the NBA Finals with Bucks Suns. Yeah. Well, CP sealed his own fate. He chose the Clippers. Yeah, because the Clippers are close to his hometown, like are close to his family and everything. And I don't want CP3 here anywhere. Don't think he cares about a ring at this point. No, he definitely don't. He knows his career is over. Also, the reason why Westbrook hasn't been signed because his agent will be telling teams he wants to be close to home. I don't know. I don't think that's that. I don't think that's. I think there's more to that. I think Russ thinks he's still that guy, and he's not that guy no more. Clearly, he's older. Now, I would say he's gotten better. Like he's been more committed defensively in his younger years, but I don't overall just know. I mean, Russ has always been a good defender when he wants to be, but the problem is that he had to do so much of the offensive workload to where, like, you know. No, what he should have done was just opted in, but he thought he was worth more than $3 million, which you had a good year. Yeah, he was good in the playoffs until OKC. But even against OKC, he had good moments. Like a lot more good moments than bad moments. Where's Beasley for the Lakers? We're good. We good over here. Now, if you want him on the Lakers, then God bless your soul. But if you want him, hey, you can have him. Just follow the New York Knicks or the Cavs, and he can go over there. Okay. Purple and Gold said LeBron been following Luka too during the Euro tournament. Been supporting him. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy for Luka, bro. He got Victor. Yeah, bro. You might have to I might have to. Hey, man, you better get yourself together, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That was crazy, fam. That's funny, bro. Shout out, bro. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel, bro. Gerald Sports Jr. What's up, Steve? What's your problem now, Steve? What's the problem now, Steve? What's our issue, gang? What's the matter with you, bro? Why are you saying shake my head, bro? Victor Thomas, some NR quote, Savannah been following Luke in the. That's kind of crazy. I might have to catch a fade. I might have to run a fade with you outside, Victor. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of wild. Robert Williams III, and Jeremy Grant bio. Hey, if that happened, bro, Shoot, I'm telling you, bro. But I don't know how we can get them. I don't know how we can get them though. That's the thing. I don't know how because I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, I can see Robert Williams get bought out, but not Jeremy Grant. Clearly, the Blazers trying to. It's clear that the Blazers are trying to build around Scoot. I don't know. I think they're trying to. I think they're going to take a gap year this year and then just try to push for the playoffs next year when Dame comes back. And I don't even know why Dame went over there, bro. He should have just went to the Lakers to come off the bench or the Celtics or something, dude. That was nasty. But no, that's nasty. If he want Rui and they were taking Kleber and Vincent too, hmm. I mean, that's fine, but I don't think the money works. But hold on. I don't want to trade the Black Samurai. I don't want to trade them either, but I want to win a championship, bro. Like sacrifices, sometimes people must be people. Sometimes sacrifices must be made in order for them to make the world or the team better, whatever. So if Rui got to go to what for us to win a championship, Victor, he can go. Do you think Ron is happy? I think so because he knows at 40 years old, like he don't got much longer, and he's trying to play as much basketball as possible. And I think Luka Doncic is that guy for sure. I think LeBron will love it. Put RJ on the main roster. We don't have the money to do that. We can put him on a 2-way contract though, so he'll be technically half on the main roster, or whatever. Dame, yeah. I don't blame Dame. Dame is like what is he? Isn't he like collecting like he's gonna make like in total this year like 40 some $1 million just to rehab? That's kind of crazy, bro. Side note, Jordan Peele, even though it should be Jordan Poole, should one day do a basketball horror movie. Why you say that? What makes you say that, bro? Let me see. But Jordan Poole in a horror movie, I don't see it, bro. I don't know. I just don't see it with him. I see him more being sort of like in a like romance, like you flirting type of movie, but I don't see him doing anything else. Trey G, and he's still on the roster. Who are you talking about? I'm confused now. Can someone DJ? Can you come up as a come back from the backstage and let me know like what does he mean by that? Because I'm confused. Maybe it's me. Yeah, bro. Hey, salute to them for collecting that money though, man. That's kind of nasty. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, he's been gone, bro. He's a free agent, fam. I'm confused. If I was in Dane's position, get to be with family and still play. Yeah, bro. You getting paid 40 some $1 million, bro. 40 some $1 million, bro. To just rehab and just heal and recover. That's crazy, bro. Imagine being in that type of position to do that. 40 you not only that you're getting paid 40 some $1 million and you like unfortunately you hurt, but like it's kind of a blessing too. But you also rehabbing and stuff too. Like that's crazy, bro. Just crazy to think about, fam. Do live yeah, bro. I wish I was in his position, bro. Let me just chill and rehab and still get paid 44 plus $1 million, bro. Please, dude, please. Jackson Jackson Hayes, second unit lobster. What about Vandal? Lobs from Luca. What about Vandal? No comments, bro. Vandal, can you be respectable from offense, please? Can you be able to shoot like 35 or above from three? Please. That's all I'm asking for Vandal. I'm not even asking really much, bro. Just be respectable offensively, and I'll be fine, bro. Ah, Ronnie, you didn't have to ask me that, bro. Oh no, I did. Um, I have my different opinions on it, but for people who do say rest in peace to him, then I respect it. I'll say that. Yeah. Ooh, no, ooh, Ronnie, ooh, ooh. I just saw. Man's better not. Bro, hey, I'm gonna lie. I can see Klay Thompson give me a cool 15 to 20 points per game on 48, 39% from three. Do you think LeBron will be a Laker will be on the Lakers beyond this season? I don't know. Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Ooh. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Because I don't want to say it. Because if I said it's gonna be rude, and I don't want to say it. But nah, Victor, yeah, bro. Bro, these people do not know, bro. I swear, bro. It's just, ooh. All right. Wait, Malik Beasley's under investigation again. Wait, what? Whoa. No. Wait. I saw someone on Twitter. My bad. But Jay Quitcher, yeah. Wait, hey, let's come down the chat, bro. Let's relax, bro. It's not that deep. Purple and gold. Where's the Malik Beasley stuff, bro? I'm trying to find it on Twitter about the allegations and stuff, and I don't see it. So you tell me, bro. Where is it? You was talking, Ronnie. Jesus Christ, bro. Can we? No, but where's the Sham talks about? Yeah, I know. It was the Knicks and the Cavs. I'm trying to find it on Twitter. That's why I'm trying to figure out. Like, the Shams tweeted again? Let me see, bro. Let me see. The Shams tweeted that Malik Beasley's on an investigation again? Bro, again, bro? This was 10 hours? What do we do? Malik Beasley. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious? Again. Oh my gosh. This dude is cooked. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, he's nah, I don't know, bro. If you was actually betting, bro, I like if the NBA wants to punish people for banning for like yeah, I agree. Free Malik Beasley, bro. Like if you're betting or something, yes, that's crazy, but we have legit woman beaters and like pedophiles that still play basketball and they get no punishment. That's not fair to me, but it is what it is. But even like I don't want Malik Beasley back on the team, but I do think he deserves to be on the NBA team. That's what I'm saying, Victor. But hey, bro, you never know, bro. Nothing is guaranteed, bro. Nothing is guaranteed. So I guess he was just thinking ahead. I guess I don't know. I do not know. To answer your question, I don't know. Don't. That's not necessarily. That's not true. It depends who the person is. Because if you're like, there's some people I know that bet, but they're not like super addicted to it to where like it's life or death for them. But I do know what you're talking about. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to bet to have a little money in your side pockets, at least in my opinion. But yeah. But that I know people that bet thousands of dollars on bet. Hey, sometimes it hits, sometimes it don't hit. But I think a lot of people that fail on betting, I think they just don't look at matchups. I don't think like sports betting. I'm talking about. I don't know whether poker and all that. I don't do that, but I don't do betting. Period. But for people who do sports betting, bro, um, make sure you do your research, check recent matchups, like this player against this team, and look at the past, how he's been playing for the last couple games against them, and all that stuff. Yeah. I know, Victor, but I'm just saying some people may think of poker or whatever. So yeah, underdog, prize picks, yeah. I don't think DJ would be talk because he talk about betting stuff. But yeah, if Malik Beasley was doing that, me personally, if I'm Adam Silver, I wouldn't even necessarily even really care, and I would punish like Josh Giddey, Miles Bridges, like those type of players. But I guess it's reversed. But I have no questions for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Ronnie, I don't understand, but it's their choice and decision. You know. Yeah, the Pistons got Duncan Robinson to replace him, but there's nothing wrong wanting with a guy like who can start for them, and Malik Beasley, and then you have Duncan Robinson as your 3-point sniper off the bench. That'll be, bro. The floor spacing between those two with Cade Cunningham. Oh my god, dude, bro, talk about he's able to attack the rim how he wants to, like more frequently and every. Oh my god, dude. Y'all don't see the vision, bro, but it's all good. Y'all don't see the vision, my guy. Who picked up Ben Simmons? Nobody. And they have Chris LeVert also. I forgot about Chris LeVert, former Hawk. I can't believe people said, wait, I would like Chris LeVert on the Hawks. All right, bro, salute. Or the Lakers, salute. He's not as good as what people think he is, bro. I learned that the hard way. My guy. No, wait, Ronnie, I thought it was that the Knicks didn't want him. I thought that he wanted to sign with the Knicks or whatever, and then the Knicks was like, well, we changed our minds. I thought that was the case, but like Karis LeVert. Hey, Cuba, don't correct the host. Karis LeVert. Some people say Chris LeVert, that's his nickname too, Chris, People said Chris LeVert too to him multiple times, and he said that's cool. So that's why I said Chris LeVert. But excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Nah, Knicks offered him a vet minimum, and Ben Simmons said, "Nah, I am worth more than it dropped him for not taking that." That's crazy, bro. Ben Simmons is cooked. Ben Simmons is fried. So fried. You know what? I think he will be so good. He will be so good on the Pacers. Bro, him or Westbrook to the Bucks? God, no. That floor space between him and Giannis will be nasty. I mean, thankfully they got the shooting around though, but like, still, no, dude. Giannis can't shoot. Westbrook can't shoot. Golly, and the decision making down the stretch, CTE ball, like literally CTE ball, fam. It's nasty. Ben Simmons should just stick to modeling. I mean, he makes money, bro. He's gonna be fine regardless, bro. He's still getting paid that $36+ million contract that he got bought out from the Brooklyn Nets, by the way. But people don't want to talk about that. But it's all good. Nah, it's not that, bro. It's not that, Victor. Trust me, it's not that, my guy. It's not that at all. Yeah, but it's gonna be worse because Giannis can't. At least AD shown some level of like he can shoot the three ball and Braun, but Giannis can't shoot to save his life. He can't even hit free throws, dude. Do people not remember when Russell Westbrook was counting down when Giannis was shooting free throws? Him and Pat Bev was counting down Giannis free throws and we won the game. Bro, that was my favorite game ever with Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. AD dropped 44 and 10 on you. Ooh, boy. Bring me back to those days, man. No, let me stop. The Westbrook back to the Wizards. God, no. God, bro. Russ wants to win another championship or something, fam. No. I'd rather him go to Sacramento. Well, for Giannis and the Bucks, say they better hope Carmen turns towards him. Nah, he's a bucket, but I don't know. We'll see. Ronnie said the fans count to 10 for Giannis. Yeah, they'll do like a whole countdown or a count of like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, to see how long it'll take for Giannis to shoot a free throw. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. But now the Bucks are cooked, dude. Unless they win the championship this year, they're fried because Giannis is going to want to out. Because they're going to lose in the first round to whoever. They're going to lose to New York, Cleveland, the Hawks, Magic, even the Pistons, bro. I think the Pistons are better than the Bucks, and it's not crazy. I know people are like, well, that's cool. Nah, bro. Like, they took the New York Knicks to 6 games, and they got robbed, too, by the way. They got robbed twice. They should have beat the Knicks in the series, but they got robbed. So, just, yeah. And they're young, too, so they're only going to get better, by the way. So, watch out for the Pistons, folks. Watch out for the Detroit Pistons. Salute to them Detroit folks over there. Salute to them. Salute to them. I'm happy they went to the playoffs too last year. I was out. They was actually a dark horse. I said, hey, don't be surprised if the Pistons can make the play-in or the playoffs, bro. Watch out for them, for real. Yeah. Jaden Ivey is good too, man. I will like for him to, Jaden Ivey is so good. I was so hurt when he got hurt. But he's such a good player, man. He's only 23 years old too. What? And he was having a good efficient year too. He shot 40% from 3. Oh no. He shot 40% from 3, played in 30 games. He was hoping, bro. Oh no. No, they was gonna beat the Knicks without him if it wasn't for the refs and everything. Is Middleton getting bought out? Yes. Chris Middleton will get bought out. It's just a matter of time. I think he'll get bought out at the trade deadline. And if he does get bought out at the trade deadline, then I'd like to, discuss more with him. But as of right now, I don't know. Don't hate Chris Middleton, but just, I don't know. Age, injury history, and then I don't know if he's willing to come off the bench. Because if he's willing to come off the bench and be my bucket getter, oh my God, that'll be nice. But I don't know. Jay said Giannis is waiting for LeBron to leave Lakers to decide. I don't think that's the problem because Bron is his GOAT. I think what he's going to do is just wait to see how this year pans out, and if they don't go nowhere, that's what I think they will. Like, they won't go nowhere, then he's going to want out. I think the Heat or other teams have more assets than what we do, but we'll see. We will see. I don't think he's just waiting for LeBron to leave because LeBron's legit his favorite player of all time, and he legit talks about LeBron 24/7. Like, legit him and Luka 24/7, bro. So I don't think that is Braun or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Well, Oh, let me see. Giannis is busy building Legos with Turner. Oh, I see what you went there, bro. That's crazy. Nah. That's wild, bro. You're funny for that, gang. Building Legos and stuff. Salute, bro. Bronny and Bron getting traded before the season for trade Packers. New owner want them gone real though. Salute. You got it, bro. Salute. Bron hater talk. Salute. Hey, bro. Look, we got Bron haters talk. Salute, bro. Salute. Salute, fam. You got it. No, I got more, bro. I got more. Where is it? Ooh. No, he deleted it. No. Why did he delete the proof of evidence that I needed? No. Kobe mentality. Salute, bro. You got it, fam. Salute, bro. Go to bed, Gerardo. Tired at no, I'm just looking at I was trying to look for the Malik Beasley stuff and everything, bro. And trying to look for something else while I was looking for that. But nah, Cuba, shouldn't you be in bed? Shouldn't you be home right now, making sure that your Cuba Jr. is doing okay and everything, bro? That's what you should be doing. But you're worried about what I'm doing. Forgetting that I'm 18, by the way. But salute. New owner is busy work about the Dodgers. Bro, look, bro, how the Dodgers been playing, bro, for people who are Dodgers fans in the chat. How the Dodgers doing? Because I haven't been necessarily even really been paying attention to baseball this year, but yeah, dude. How has the Dodgers looked? Joe's gonna be 40 with 4 kids. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? 4 kids at 20? I'm good. I'm not. I don't have the financials and stuff for a kid, bro. I'll wait until I'm like 25 to 30 or whatever. I'll do that. But that's kind of crazy though. You said you're gonna be 20 with 4 kids. I'll rebuke that, bro. I rebuke that, bro. For real, for real. Like that is crazy, dude. Okay, we'll give it like a couple more minutes. Once it hit the okay, so we'll give it like 30 more minutes, and we'll be good to go. Because I gotta focus on other things and stuff as well, and gotta plan stuff and everything. And the next DJ again, like, hey, can I go live for the stream, like for the Andre Drummond, Kelly Oubre Jr. stuff for Friday? And I'll try to make that a thing. And I gotta talk to DJ and see like what schedule, like what game, like what days I can do throughout the week. Because I know Monday I can't do it, Thursday, and then get ready for school tomorrow. Bro, you know I graduated from high school, right, Cuba? See, that's how I know you don't be paying attention to listen to me, man. I'm graduated from high school, bro, with a 3.0, 3.4 GPA, bro. All A's and B's, fam. Matter of fact, where's my graduation money? Yeah, how about you cash out me that $20 that you say sent me during the summertime? Yeah, do that. The bandwagon of the Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah, go ahead and do that for me then. Yeah, bro, people are. Oh my god, bro. Wait, Cuba, you got Discord, right? Oh, I live in Philly. I know, Steve. I'm talking about Cuba. I'm not telling you right now. The Lakers easily. No, bandwagon needed her. That's crazy. What do you mean by that? Oh, needed here. Oh, okay. I thought you. I'm like her, huh? What are you talking about? Cuba's at work, sir. Okay. How's work going for you, by the way? How's work? You making sure you got your big slice of pizza or your $5 small cup of ice cream? I mean, they got Cooper Flag, but Cooper Flag's not gonna be better than Luka Doncic though down the road. Like, what are we doing? And I don't even really. And I don't want to necessarily just. You're talking to the bandwagon, sir. I know. I know. But I'm asking how's work and everything. I can ask about how's work for you, bro. Like, do you want to be rude or something? I think that's what you want me to do. I think you want me to be like very rude and disrespectful, and I'm just not going to do that with you. Dallas is better than LA, yeah, right now, but not long term. Kyrie is 32, finna be 33. AD is 32, finna be 33. Like, they're kind of cooked because Kyrie only has like 2 or 3 more years left. Same thing with AD, and then after that, then you can put all the keys on Cooper Flag, and you better hope and pray that he can give you like 20 points to 25 points and play elite defense. So, I mean, we'll see, Ronnie. We'll see. I got to see on the court to believe it, because the fact that Bronny James was locking you up in the summer league is kind of crazy, but, I see what you're talking about. For sure. Yeah, thank you, Steve. And then they got D'Lo, so I think D'Lo will be good for them. I think D'Lo will be good for them and everything, but yeah. What's up, Mr. JC in the building? What's up? How you doing, bro?
Hey, yo, what's up, Gerald? I just want to pull up, give you your props, brother, for holding it down.
I appreciate. How you doing? It's been a minute. How you doing, my guy? How you doing, man?
It's been a minute. I've been good, bro. I've been good. I've been good. How you been?
Bro. How's the family and everything, bro? How's the family? Everyone doing all right?
Everything is great. Everything is great, brother. Everything is great. I'm ready. I'm ready for this NBA season, though, man.
Oh, I feel the same, bro. I feel the same. I'm ready to see Luka Doncic, cross, dribble, step back, cuss out Rudy Gobert or whoever he sees in his face, and see DeAndre Ayton catching lobs from LeBron and Luka and flexing on them, and then he has the OF models in the crowd just flirting with him and everything at post game, and then he's, what I mean, like, I'm here. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Got Marcus Smart locking people up and everything. Got that dog and Vandal locking people up and hitting corner threes. And we're just like, Vandal, since when you can hit corner threes? Well, now we here. You know what I'm saying? So JJ Redick too.
Yeah. So I think our only, well, I don't know. I would say this, right? I think our only issue would be is when Ayton sits down, and then we have Jackson Hayes as the backup. Right?
Oh my God! Thank you.
I think that's our only, one of our only weaknesses, right? I mean, besides Austin Reeves going to probably get cooked up again, but other than that, I think that's really it as far as our weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? Like defensive wise, like our defensive weaknesses, because we got Marcus Smart, we got Jake LaVaria, we got LeBron that's going to do what LeBron does. And, LeBron's going to be less gassed now because he's not going to have to play center. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. LeBron Tom. So I think that's going to take a lot of energy off of his legs, bro. Because imagine you're 40 years old. They're expecting you to play power forward, play small forward in some instances too, play power forward, then play center. Like, that's a lot. And that's just defense. Then on offense,
and then not only that on offense, like, we want you to give me 25, 8, and 5, and
that's a lot.
And then we don't give him the ball after he hits 3 threes in a row, and we're just like, what do we?
Yeah. So
don't even get me there, bro. It hurts, man. It's a Braun fan, bro. What are you doing? Reeves, why are you not giving my goat the ball, man? Like, when you give him the ball, he's hitting threes. What are we doing, Luka? Hey, I get you're sick this game, and You know what I mean? Like if you were just a little better, we win this game. But hey, Braun was cooking. What are y'all doing? You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with you. I think outside of the 3-and-D wing spot, because I think I agree with you with Reeves and everything. It really hurts my soul because the fact that Luka has shown better commitment. This is actually his first time ever being graded as a positive defender in anything throughout his whole entire career with Euro basketball. He's actually one of the best defenders in Euro basketball right now, which in times past, he's never been viewed that way at all. Wasn't ranked or anything like outside of offensively. But the fact that he shed some weight, he looks quicker and everything and blocking shots, being a rim protector a little bit and everything. I'm like, what? Oh, Reed, you telling me Luka took this offseason series, DeAndre Ayton, if you watch DeAndre Ayton on his Instagram and everything, he's bulked up a bit, working on his mid-range, working on threes and everything. And I'm seeing Reeves, nothing. Vando, for crying out loud. I see Vando work. At least Vando trying to work on setback threes like he's James Harden. I'm just like, bro, you're not doing this in the game. Just hit corner threes. Finish around the rim better, hit your free throws. Okay, we cool. But he's doing that. I'll give him that. He's showing like, hey, I'm working on my game. Jake doing the same thing. Like everyone doing the same thing. Marcus Smart rehabbing. And then Ruiz, I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? And all I see is him and D'Lo golfing. I'm just like, oh, he's not serious.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Breeze, I dare you to play bad. I'm already on your neck. I already did not let you slide because of the playoffs. Let me catch you lacking in let me catch you lacking in these playoffs again, bro. We're gonna have to run a fade outside, Reeves. I don't care that you're 6'5" I don't care.
And you know what I think when it comes to Luka, I just think the conditioning is just different. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was in the conditioning, they definitely changed it. And like you said, they're all taking it a little bit more serious, which you think they should have done that before. But I mean, it's no telling what goes on behind with relationship with the GM and all, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that could affect a player, right? Like, if I got a GM talking bad on me behind closed doors, like I'm not gonna wanna work out. I'm not gonna want to do A, B, and C. I'll take your check because you're paying me to be here. But other than that, bro, like, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been one of those things because you see when he came over here, he took that, bro. He taking workout serious over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and
you know, and
I
also, think
my bad. Go ahead.
And I think because too, LA is such a bigger market than Dallas too. So like you have way more money opportunities being a Laker than a Maverick. You know what I'm saying? Like you got way more opportunities. So it's best, you know what I'm saying, you look like a star player. Let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get in the right look. You know what I'm saying, the right form.
Yeah, because
he's got the skills. You know what I'm saying?
He got the tools and everything, yeah. Because there was even reports came out too that talked about you know, like whenever like Luka wanted Dragic, right, on the team for, you know, for continuity, like for people to, you know, just to have a guy to talk to and everything, and they didn't want to do that, and they was going to try to make a trade for Deni Avdija. They didn't do that and everything, and you know, I think what hit it the most is, I think a lot of people don't talk about enough outside of like, because people blame this Nico, but the ownership do not want to pay him $60 million, and I'm just like, all right, bro, salute.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I ain't complaining because we get the benefits. For 3 years, and not only that, like you improving on defense and everything. And now again, it's not the NBA, but he's even said himself and Nikola Jokic and every non-American said, "Oh, the Euro basketball is more physical, it's tougher, in Euro basketball than it is in the NBA." And I'm just like, huh? And then when you watch him actually play, it's like, oh, like they let you like be physical.
Yeah, they let you get physical. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's like the most physical. That's like the most physical basketball, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Outside of like street ball and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like street ball. Oh yeah. But basically, yeah. But yeah. As far as the Andrew Wiggins, I mean, if we can get Andrew Wiggins, hey, if the price goes down, yeah, I'm all for it.
I agree. What's your trade offer though? Because there's some people that say, "Oh, I would do the first," and there's some people that's like, "I'm not doing it." So, what's your trade offer, bro?
I would do the first just because we've never had nobody in the first round pick that was like, you know what I'm saying, like a first round pick that's like that changed
like a game changer.
Yeah, like we've gotten a bunch of duds, bro. Like, and that's no offense to the players, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
we're trying to win now, bro. Like
we're trying to win now, and it's like in the grand scheme of things, it's like okay, so you don't sacrifice the first round pick, so you don't get the guy. Then when that draft comes by, right? You draft a guy. That guy is nowhere near talented as the guy you would have just traded that pick for. You should have just traded the pick. You would have got a chip out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it. We're gonna always get more picks. Like it's not like, oh, now there's not gonna be any picks till like 2050. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be more picks, just not right now. But we're trying to win right now.
Right.
So, bro, and it's slim pickings when it comes to like finding what you need, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these teams already got who they, you know what I'm saying, already got who they want. Like, you know what I'm saying? They already got their solidified depth, solidified starters, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you do got to sacrifice first round pick.
Right.
Now if that pick ended up becoming like the first round pick or something, then it's like, oh man, but I mean, come on, like just let it go. That's fine.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, and also see where other people come from. Like I see both sides, but I think Rob wants to keep that pick because if you use that first, your other picks you can't trade all three. You can only do trade one or the other. So, because let's say Giannis wants to be a Laker next year, right? And you trade that first one. Well, now you can't get Giannis unless the Bucks just like, hey, we'll take one first, whatever. Because those other picks you can't trade. You can't trade two of those picks. So I think that's what Rob is trying to do, and also, because Rob, like as much as we criticize Rob has shown me for these last 2 years, like patience is the key to success.
Yeah,
with trades and signings and everything. Like there's like people hated DeAndre Ayton, right? And I'm just like, well, bro, like if you watch DeAndre Ayton play basketball, like he's a good player. It's just mental. He didn't get his mental right, and he wasn't getting the ball in Portland. Like their playmaking grade, JC was an F. That is the worst in basketball. Your playmaking grade as an overall team was an F, and you expect DeAndre Ayton to cook. And then when he was getting the ball, during the All-Star break, like after the All-Star break, he averaged 25-12, shot 60% from the field.
Yeah.
And they shut him down right after that. And I'm like, huh? So, you know, like,
yeah,
I'm high on Ayton, high on Smart and everything. And I'll talk about Marcus Smart because I love Marcus Smart. I even root for him in Boston and everything. And that's how much of a guy I have been for Marcus Smart and everything. But I think Rob knows like we need more than just Andrew Wiggins in order for us to compete this year. And I think he's also waiting to see what Giannis is going to do too. But if you want to give the first, I don't hate it. I just, think we should just save it and try to use the pick swaps and stuff instead. And so that we can also use the other first alongside with those two unprotected first, they'll open up next year because I think that's what he wants is Giannis or Jokic
honestly, if we could get, if I had to pick, if I could just have the dream person, I would take Jokic. Give me Jokic and Luka, bro. It's over. It's done.
You think those two can coexist?
You said what?
Also, you think those two can coexist?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because you'll have somebody that could operate. You know how Jokic likes to operate in that little free throw area where he could just see the floor. Then you got Luka that's just deadly at the three. I mean, bro. And the crazy thing is, like, they can't. How can I say this? You can't leave Jokic open at the three because he spaces the floor out, right? You can't leave Luka open at the three either. So you're leaving your paint wide open. So now you can have slashers, you can have whoever cut through, set a screen, cut through, all that's open. You know what I'm saying? And then you could, you could do how Shea, I was watching some videos on Shea, how Shea's team will purposely have their team stack up on the weak side, right?
Yeah.
Stack up on the weak side, and then Shea will just operate on that whole empty space and cook. Like it's like almost in a way like having yourself an ISO without really ISOing. It's crazy to see. But I think with Luka and Jokic, I think that would definitely be a nasty combo. People wouldn't know what to do with that. You wouldn't know what to do with it because you got two people that can facilitate, which is crazy. You know what I'm
And they're
saying?
both
Luka,
they're legit like the same type of guy. Just one is a center, one's a point guard.
yeah.
So I mean,
So
my only fear is because they're both ball dominant, especially Luka. Like he's the most ball dominant player I've ever seen. Unless he can improve being off ball, or unless Jokic can improve being off ball, then I don't know. But I wouldn't hate it if it can work out. I wouldn't hate it. But I think but even with Giannis though too though, because Giannis want to be more so of a point forward. Like,
I mean, think about it like this: it would just be like swapping. It would be like just swapping Austin with Jokic. Because think about it, Austin and Luka right now, they sort of, one of the others bringing the ball up the court.
one is
one of
more
the
of a
other has the
Walmart
ball.
version of the other, yeah. And that's even disrespectful to Luka. Like, but Reese is like a mini target version of Luka, just not a offensive engine like Luka. So
yeah,
for sure.
So, and I mean, LeBron is the perfect third piece in this because he can just operate off ball. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want him to have the ball in his hands, by all means, you always have that option. But to have LeBron off ball is honestly that's like the greatest option you could have. That honestly, that's more deadlier than having him on ball. Because if you have him on ball, somebody else, I mean, he's gonna find somebody.
Yeah.
Luka's gonna find somebody. Austin will try to find somebody. So, but yeah.
No, I see where Ron is coming from though, because I question that fit with Jokic and Luka, but I also see where he's coming from too, because I do watch a lot of Jokic basketball and I do watch a lot of Giannis basketball, and Giannis try to be more so of a point forward than like a national big or whatever who can pick and roll or whatever. I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on Ayton for being that second guy with Luka. I'm not gonna lie. I think he can be your second star down the road.
You said DeAndre Ayton?
Yeah, I think a lot of people sleep. I'm not saying he will be, but I think people are sleeping on that potential being a possibility.
Oh, I get you. Yeah. I think we got to see how this season. Honestly, we can just see how this season goes, and I think that'll get people to see, that in a way of what that could possibly look like. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, Gerald. But be a good show, brother.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. You have a good one, fam.
You too, brother.
No, I agree with you, Steve. That's why I said I think he has the potential to do so, but we gotta wait and see. I got you. I got you for sure. Hi, Steve. As a matter of fact, how are you doing, bro? It's been a minute with you too, fam. How are you doing, bro? I know we haven't necessarily really talked because of I haven't been streaming or whatever. We're asking to go live because of football games and stuff going on. But how you been doing, bro? It's been a minute. I like Giannis over Jokic. I like that too as a better fit, but me personally, I don't know. I'm good, Gerald. My man, I'm good, Gerald. I'm good. Man, how are you been, bro? I've been hanging in there. Bro. Just patience. I agree with you, Trick Shot Gaming. I like Giannis better because of defense and stuff, but even Giannis, he's kind of declined and everything, and he's trying to be more of a point forward than anything else. But for sure. Yeah, I agree. I've been enjoying football as well. Football is finally back. And we got football happening tomorrow for the Commanders and Packers. So if you guys want to watch that game, we'll be hosting it in my Discord server. So if you guys are interested in that, then hit me up and I will send you guys the Discord link and everything. And etc., bro. Go OKC, Dodgers, Eagles, Panthers, Ohio. etc. Ohio State, etc. That's kind of crazy. But I salute you, I guess. I'll salute you, bro. I guess. I don't know. Read the comment before that, Geraldo. Gerald, you gotta explain to me how LA is better than OKC. I don't think we're better than OKC. I think we're like 1 to 2 more pieces away from that for us to be better than OKC, like in the playoffs or whatever. But as of right now, constructed, I don't think we're better than OKC. But I would never count us out, though. I will say that I'll never count us out, though, for sure. Luka and Victor will be nasty. That's like having like Jesus. That's like having Jesus and God on the same basketball team. That sounds too disrespectful to God and Jesus, but you get the point. It will be unstoppable. Can't stop Wemby, and you can't stop Luka, bro. Like GG's, bro. And all Wemby's missing is elite playmaker too. Hey Ronnie, you found a way to make that. You found a way to get that done. You feel me? Hey, that ain't our problem. As a GM and owner, you found a way to make that. You found a way to get that done. You know what I mean? You found a way to get that done. If everything happens well, obviously off the bench, yeah. Because I think if you get Andrew Wiggins, you have a reason to move Reeves to the bench and you start Marcus Smart, and then you have Reeves as your 6th man, and then you can get like a Chris Middleton off the buyout, so you get 2 like bucket getters off the bench and stuff. So I can see that happen too, or Nikola Vucevic, or whatever. So you never know, bro. Don't count that out, bro. We good with John Morant. We don't want him here. I don't want him here. We have Luka. Now, if we didn't have Luka, then sure, but I'm good. We have Luka, so I'm fine. He can't shoot unless it's off the court, injury prone, and just the fit would be horrible. Yeah, that's another 2. Yeah. I don't hate that trick shot. If Dallas was healthy, I would see them as a top 2 to, yeah. But they're injury, like they don't have Kyrie, and then AD, unfortunately, like I hope he proves me wrong, but we'll see what AD, man. If AD's healthy and he's shown that what he can do for the Mavs like he did in 2023 for the Lakers, health wise and everything, then I will be all for it, bro. But I will end the stream in 4 more minutes. Then I gotta dip. But now I think Lakers Eastern Conference. What do you mean? Like, you think we're going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I agree. I mean, if the Mavs are healthy, they're gonna be a fun team to watch, bro. But they're not healthy right now, so I don't know. But I think a lot of people disrespecting D'Lo as well. Yeah. Okay. Like with this team right now, or when we make potential trades and stuff. Because as of right now, I don't see it. But you never know, bro. The EBA season will be rocking, just like how the MLB and NFL started. I think the MLB is just the MLB. I agree with let me see. Who would you want instead of Hayes? Legit anybody, like Nick Richards, Kevin Love, Dajuan Sharp, Walker Kessler, like Andre Drummond, who I would like for us to talk about and discuss Friday stream. Like I would legit rather have Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre Jr. That's how much like. Plus, Drummond's a better player than them anyways. Dwight Powell or Hayes. I would rather have Dwight Powell. Potato chip Hayes. Ronnie, you doing me dirty right now, fam. Like you really are, and it's so unfortunate. But I'm speechless, bro. I'm speechless, my guy. I'm so speechless. But anyways, I appreciate DJ letting me go live and everything. Appreciate the people who was in here. We got 37 people here watching. I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same thing for sure. I agree with you, Ronnie, for sure. But I appreciate the people who pull up to the stream and everything, showing love and support as usual. We will discuss the next stream coming up. We will discuss Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre Jr. On Friday, if DJ, of course, Bossman will let me go live for that. If not, all good, but we'll do it next week. Either on Monday, I pretty got it's not Monday. Hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday, and then Friday, because I don't want to miss my football games. But yeah, peace out. God bless. Have a safe and lovely day. Thank you.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers in 5 select.
Just got another ring for you and a little be gone, boy. We don't take no days off. I just want to put a 3 on a card. Back home, the rest illegal. We won't be going for the sequel. Team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, it gets lethal, dog. Yeah. Still going. Back home smoking legal. We won't be going for the sequel. Team running off Shaq Diesel, dog. Play against the Lakers, it gets lethal, dog. Still going. going, still going.